Paula. Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Allie, and we've just finished a beautiful spring day here in New Hampshire. Today I'm going to show you how to make lemon coconut cream bars. I created this recipe using ingredients from my two favorite desserts, coconut cream pie and lemon bars. The signature ingredient in today's recipe is, of course, Philadelphia cream cheese. Without the cream cheese, we wouldn't get that creamy goodness that makes the bars so yummy. So let's get started. The first step in making our 3-layer lemon coconut cream bars is to make the crust. Now I've already greased the 8x8 baking dish, and we're going to use graham crackers to make our crust. I've found the best way to crush graham crackers is to put them in a Ziploc bag and take your rolling pin and roll around on them until you get your desired consistency. What you're looking for is fine crumbs with a few big pieces mixed in. Getting some help from your family is a great way to get them involved in your cooking. My husband is an expert graham cracker crusher. We're going to take our 2 cups of crushed graham crackers and mix them in a small bowl with 4 tablespoons of melted butter. You want to mix everything around so you've got a well-coated, crumbly mixture. See, the graham crackers, the color has changed, and it's nice and crumbly looking. So we're going to take that now and pour it into our greased baking dish. And I like to take this same big spoon that I used to mix everything and push around the crumbs on the bottom and pat them around so we're hitting all the edges and we've got a fairly even layer to get started. Alright, so now that the crust is ready, we're going to make our middle layer, which is the coconut cream layer. That's where we get to use the Philadelphia cream cheese. So I've taken 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese and let it soften slightly. And I'm going to mix with that 1 egg, with a half a capful of vanilla. So it's basically just a little pinch of vanilla for a little kick of flavor. Now you're going to use your beater and mix until you've got a light and fluffy consistency. Alright, now that we've got our cream cheese mixture at the consistency, the light and fluffy consistency that we're looking for, we're going to mix in half a cup of sweetened coconut. Now I like to do that by just using my spatula and not using the mixer. You're just going to fold it in so that it's all well blended. Next, you're going to get your crust back in front of you, and you're going to spoon this mixture into or onto your crust. And then again, you're going to want to spread that out so you've got an even layer on top of the crust that you created earlier. Sometimes it gets messy and you've got to use your fingers. Now that we've made the coconut cream layer for the bars, we're going to move on and make the lemon topping. For the lemon topping, I find it easiest to put all the ingredients in the bowl and then mix them. So we're going to break 2 eggs, and mix those eggs with 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice to give us that lemon flavor. And for an added kick, 2 teaspoons of lemon zest that I made earlier. We've got all our ingredients, so now I'm going to mix them until everything is well blended. And you should have a gooey, yellow looking mixture when you're all set. Once you've got your mixture to where you want it, and it's that yellow, creamy goodness, you're going to pour it onto your bars. So you're going to take the layers we've already created, the crust and the coconut cream center, and pour the lemon mixture on top. You want to do that evenly so that everything is evenly covered. And it's going to flow over all the layers, and so when you're done, it's going to be completely covered with the lemon topping. Now we've made our bars, and we're going to take them and put them in the oven for 30 minutes at 350. You're going to want to pull them out when the topping is well set. Once your bars have finished cooking, you're going to take them out of the oven and have them cool on a wire rack. When the baking dish is cool to the touch, you're going to place it in the refrigerator for at least an hour to let everything set. I think if you've got the time, letting it set overnight, it's a great idea. When you're finished and when you're ready to serve your dessert, you take a little bit of that coconut and sprinkle it on the top, and it adds just an extra little kick of flavor. So, thank you for joining us today, and enjoy.